Welcome back to it. It's Maths Masterclass with Leo. Today we are doing transpose of matrices or transpose of matrix. In the previous class we did up to from addition, subtraction, and we also did multiplication of matrices. So today we're doing transpose. Transpose of matrices. Transpose of matrix. Right? What is a transpose of a matrix? Say you're given matrix A, which is equals to A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and I. They want you to write or rewrite this matrices in terms of a transpose. 80. They want to know what is the 80 or the transpose of this matrices. So in this case, the transpose is just the interchanging of columns and rows. So your rows becomes your columns and your columns becomes your rows. So in this case, I have this column, right? This column will become my row now, which is A, B, C, right? And then again, this column will become my row, which is what? D, E, F. This column, G, H, I, right? That is my new matrix, right? That is my new matrix, and it will be written like that. So let's say, for example, we are given B, matrix B, which is 2, 5, -7, 3, -2, and 4, then 8, 1, and 4, right? We are given this matrix, and they want you to write a what? To rewrite the transpose of this matrix. The transpose of this matrix, remember, your column becomes your row now, which means 2, 3, 8 is your row, no longer your column. 2, 3, 8 is your row. 5, -2, okay, 1 is your column, is your row, and then lastly we will have -7, 4, and 4. That is your matrix, or that is your transpose, right? That is your transpose. So now, from the transpose, there are things that you also need to know. Let's talk about matrix or the inverse matrix. How do I identify now the inverse matrix? Right? How do I now identify the inverse matrix? Note, before we start with the inverse matrix, know that a unit matrix is the one whereby all elements in the leading, they are now talking about an identity matrix in the leading diagonals. Diagonals are equal to 1, equals to 1, right? And the rest of elements or of the elements are 0, right? Then we have identity matrix of a 2 by 2 and identity matrix of a 3 by 3. So now for a 2 by 2 matrix, your identity will be I is equals to 1, 0, 0, 1, right? The leading diagonal is this one, and the leading diagonal is equals to 1, right? And now we have to introduce what we call a determinant. Determinant, right? What is the determinant of a 2 by 2? A determinant of a 2, okay, 2 by 2 matrix. A determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. Say you are given A, B, C, and D. Your determinant will be A multiplied by D, A multiplied by D minus B multiplied by C. That is how your determinant will be, right? You say A multiplied by D and then B multiplied by C. So A multiplied by D minus B multiplied by C, it will be your determinant. For example, let's say you're given a simple question. They want you to identify the determinant. Say you're given 2, 3, 7, negative 9. They want you to identify or determine the determinant of this matrix. So you're just going to say 2 multiplied by negative 9, 2 multiplied by negative 9 minus 3 multiplied by 7. Then this will give us, this will be negative what? Negative 18, negative 21. Then this will give you, is it 39? Negative 39 is your determinant, right? Negative 39, it will be your determinant. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's just go to the next page to save time. Right? That's how you identify your determinant. Now, let's go into identifying the inverse, right? Obtaining the inverse of a matrix. How do you now obtain the inverse of a matrix? There are 2 ways or 3 ways to do that. Let's start with the first one. For any matrix, let's say for a matrix, that's given as P, Q, R, S. Ne? For a matrix that's given as P, Q, R, S, the inverse may be obtained by saying 1. The first thing is to interchange the position of P and S. First, 1, interchange the position of P and S, right? Where there's P, it will be S. Where there's S, it will be P, right? So you'll say P, S, Q, K, R, P. That is your new matrix, right? That is your new matrix, right? 2, okay, I was supposed to say 1 here. Determine, because you're gonna use it. Determine the determinant of this. So your determinant of this will be PS minus QR, right? You need to determine the determinant of this original matrix. Then after that, 3, you need to change the sign. Change the signs of Q and R, right? So our new matrix will now be S, negative Q, negative R, and P, right? We have changed what? We have changed the signs, right? We have changed the sign. Then now, after doing that, we multiply by the reciprocal of your determinant, determinant. Which determinant? The determinant that we are talking about is determinant PS minus QR. So everything altogether will be 1 over PS minus QR into the new, which is S minus R minus QP. That is how you'll identify the inverse of this, right? That is how you'll identify the inverse of this matrix. So let's write the formula in the simplest form, right? Say you are given the what? Matrix A. They want you to identify the inverse of a matrix A, right? For you to identify the inverse of a matrix A, you'll just say the inverse of matrix A is equals to 1 over what? 1 over determinant of A, right? Say now we're given the very same values that we had for the determinant. Okay, see if we can get other values. You are given 3. Okay, you're given 2 minus 7, 1 and 6, right? They want you to identify the inverse of this. They want you to identify the inverse of this. The first thing, remember, is what? Is to interchange this 2 and 6. So when you interchange 2 and 6, you will get what? You will get firstly, let's identify the determinant. Then secondly, we interchange determinant of A, right? Determinant of A, it will be 2 multiplied by 6 minus into minus 7 multiplied by 2, multiplied by 1, which is equals to 12 minus into minus 7. Then this is 12 plus 7, which is 19. That is our determinant, right? Our determinant is 19. 2, we interchange. 2, we must interchange this. We will have 9, 1, negative 7, what? No, not 9, 6. Why am I saying 6 here? Then 2. We have interchanged. This is the part of interchanging, right? Interchange. 3, change the sign. Change sign. Then this will be 6 minus 1, 7, 2. Because that will be negative of a negative, right? Then lastly, we multiply by the determinant. So A inverse is equals to 1 over determinant of A into 6, 7, negative 1, and 2. Right? So remember, this is 1 over 19 into 6, 7, minus 1, 2. Multiply inside the bracket, which will be 6 over 19 minus 1 over 19. Then 7 over 19. Then 2 over 19. That will be your inverse of this matrix, right? That is the inverse of this matrix. You have identified your inverse, and then that's it. That's how you identify the matrix. I'm going to show you how to identify the matrix of a 3 by 3 in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the content with your friends. See you in the next video. Danko!